Ryobi Power Inflator. It's got a little nozzle with a regular Schrader valve on the end of it. It's the new bike. So basically what happens is this. You take this little plastic piece, you loosen up just the top of your Presta, not all the way, just like halfway. And then the inside of this is threaded and it's got a little seal in it. So you just screw it on top like this. Not too snug, but just finger tight. And all it does is, look at that, it creates a Schrader valve on top. You put this on, go like that, and you pull the trigger. And then when you let off, that will give you your actual reading. That'll get it done. I'm gonna go like 35 in the back, 31 in the front. You probably will go more, but I don't want them too hard today. Always put this little plastic piece back in here and then just push that down. Then it won't fall out. If you lose this, you're done for. I'm thinking about just buying a few extras somewhere and then you have them in case you need them. This is only the second time I'm gonna be on this new Bronson. The first time was in Alafaya a couple days ago. I was having trouble with the rear end, the shock, but I knew it would be good. I just had to play around with it a little bit. I ended up letting out. Actually, I ended up putting the shock at 155 and the back tire at 21 pounds and the rebound 6 from slow. And it was perfect for the rest of the day. So 21 pounds in the back, and I was doing like 19 in the front for the rest of the day at Alafaya. It ended up being the perfect setup. But when I go to Grapefruit Trails, I air up big time. I just want to roll. There's no bumps. You just want to be fast and smooth. When I get to the Grapefruit Trails, I do the same thing every time. I ride west and I warm up on the 3 tables at the end until I'm feeling good. And then I venture out into the rest of the park. All right, I made it out here to the west end. I'm gonna get warmed up on the 3 little jumps back there. All right, just finished the warm-up. The bike's feeling pretty good. Definitely, it's different. It's gonna take me a little getting used to. So I like it. It's kind of like a new learning experience. It's not like you're learning to jump again, but you're learning a new approach to the jumps. It definitely feels a little more, for lack of a better term, I can only liken it to surfboards. It feels a little more high performance. Like, I know when I come from like a thicker, you know, longer, wider surfboard, it's just a little less responsive, but it's more stable and floaty. This one feels like, the Bronson feels like I went to a little more high performance surfboard, a little thinner, a little narrower, you know, a little shorter. It's just more responsive. It's more sensitive to my actions. I'm about 70% confident. I'm gonna try Crowley. I'm gonna try the first 6 only and see. What always concerns me is number 3. This bad boy right here with the body bag in it already. So wish me luck. First shot on Crowley on the new rig. That did not feel good at all. I cased number 2, hung on for dear life on number 3. It just fell off the whole way. I'm gonna try it again. That was just as bad in the opposite direction. I overjumped everything. I didn't case anything. I think I'm just nervous, I'm tight, and I'm not totally comfortable. Whew. My heart's thumping. That was way better, way smoother, and I figured out what it is. The high tower tracks a straight line easier. You can make mistakes in your lines, or you can just kind of shift around a little bit, and it doesn't necessarily move your bike offline. Like if you make any movement in the wheel, like if you're coming off the first jump and you're just a little off from where you want to be and you correct it, it puts you a little further than where you want it to be. It just needs minute adjustments. So that's the big difference. I'm gonna do it one more time and then we're gonna head east. All right, we're on the east side. Looks like they put some new wood on the balance beam, skinny, and check it out. They got teeter-totter in between now. Nice work, Pete. Nice work. If you guys are in Florida or in the area on April 1st, there's a big bike jam here at the Grapefruit Trails. I highly recommend coming to it. They're always a good time. The park is riding prime right now. It's in excellent condition. The DJ area is looking sweet. All the jumps are running really good. Even the groovy, funky trail for people that don't want to jump is riding really fun. And it's all in the shade. So April 1st, Grapefruit Trails, bike jam. I found something much safer to play on. The full Nelson. I like it. It's this cool little berm into the section of rollers over there. And you get to hit a few little practice jumps before. Probably should have just come here first, but I always do that routine on the west end first, minus Crowley. But this is the berm. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rollers and a small jump at the end. My goal is to always just start at the top on the other side and don't pedal the whole way. Not even down the hill on the other side. I try and make it all the way around, pump through these bumps, and clear the last little jump at the end. Let's try it. So far, the funnest thing about this bike is turning. I love turning this bike. Berms, corners, little tight switchbacks. You can really push into the turn with confidence. This one just begs you to turn it and rail it through the corner. It just makes turning fun. Have I said that yet? When I was doing the rollers, the first time through when I went to pump, the front wheel was coming off the ground. So I was either pushing down too hard or pulling up too hard. Second time around, did it better. And then the third time I got it nice and smooth. We call it the beeline. I rolled down next to the zebra drop. Hit this, which they kind of made a little nicer, a little poppier. Nice lip on it, and I'd say it's probably 16 feet. Every single jump I've taken for the first time, I'm front wheel high. I'm literally Evel Knievel like this. Just going like this. I don't know what it is, but it's only for the first time, and then I do it again and I make a correction. It's just like the bike just wants to go up. The high tower seemed like it more wanted to project out. This bike wants to go up. It's just a feeling. I don't know. It's a 6-pack at the Grapefruit Trails. Come in hot here. A little gap. A little bigger gap. bigger gap, and then down to shoreline. All right, I cased number 3 twice before I got it. There's definitely gonna be a learning curve here at jump parks with the bike. I'm overcorrecting, just going way too fast, and I'm pushing way too hard. Came in way too slow, way too soft, just trying to figure out the speed and how much to put into the bike and how much it's gonna give me back.